No snow for us, Dawn. Hey, Dylan. Dawn, I hope you're doing well. Praying for a speedy recovery. Hope all went well for you. Just not a whole lot of moisture with this. Whole lot of cold. I'm gonna wait for a few more folks to get into the room and then we're gonna get started. But yeah, just footnote version on this is going to tell her, I should say, I'm sorry, cliff note version on this is going to say that we will have the cold, we just won't have the moisture. Doing great, Emma. How are you? Already prepped. Good job. Tomorrow, one more day to prep for those of you not ready. I would definitely wrap exterior pipes, any of your spigots out around the house. Any exposed pipes outside, I have one of those. You want that wrapped for sure. Good evening, happy Friday. Friday night it is, and blessings to you and yours. Hope it's a great evening where you are. I'm a little on the cash side. It's casual Friday. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. It's casual Friday, right? We were live out at the Cold Days, Warm Hearts coat drive out at Casablanca Theater. And I'll tell you, I know that a lot of you probably couldn't get out there this afternoon. Please do what you can to get a new or gently used coat to any 5-star cleaners, any Dutch Boy cleaners, or any Santikos Theater tomorrow or Sunday at the latest, because I'm telling you, the cold that is coming in Sunday is going to be dangerously cold. We're going to have teens on Tuesday and Wednesday morning both. And because of that kind of cold and because of the amount of homeless that we have, we've got agencies that we're going to really help out and get these coats to Sam Ministries, Christian Ministries, as well as the Pearl Street Church, right in the heart of downtown. We're going to save lives. The cold days are coming. We need the warm hearts to help us out. So please do everything you can to get some coats to the 5-star cleaners, any location, Dutch Boy cleaners, any location, or any Santikos Theater. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's talk about this cold, because it is coming. Can we? Yeah, absolutely. Jacob, great day to bike ride tomorrow. Absolutely. 100 degrees a week later, right, Edwin? Right? That's about it for Texas weather. Weekend we can wear comfy clothes. Right, Emma? Thank you. It is officially, I'm comfy. I'm wearing pajama pants, too. No, I'm not. I'm wearing my suit pants. That would be cool, though. All right, so 64 today, a little more seasonal, right? Yesterday, 74. We hit 74 yesterday, so 10 degrees cooler and a little more like a South Texas winter on the numbers today. We did still see some 70s, Pearsall, Cotulla, 67 Del Rio, 59 in Rock Springs. But this is what we should be doing as far as afternoon highs. Now, overnight, I was thinking ahead of myself there. That's why I did that. I want to show you what we get. Probably going to get down to a light freeze for a lot of you. So bring in the plants, bring in the pets, and I'll say this. Keep everything in place as far as all your preps for tonight, mine as well. We will get warm tomorrow afternoon, but by Sunday morning, we're right back down, probably into the 20s on Sunday morning, if not around freezing. Homemade cornbread, oh, Jacob, sweet potato pie, red velvet cake, go for it, man. Right, Allison, it's gonna be a while, right? This is an El Nino, colder than average winter. I don't know why I air quoted that, but an El Nino winter usually expects temperatures to be a little colder than average. So down to 30 in Hondo, a freeze in Uvalde. I think Rock Springs gets colder than 37. 31 Kerrville, 33 Fredericksburg. Some of these numbers are a little on the high side. This model tends to do that. I definitely think we're going to see 20s in Kerrville, 20s in Fredericksburg. New Braunfels will be colder than 35 for sure. San Antonio, it usually does well with San Antonio because of the urban heat island. So you just don't see that in the outlying areas like you do here in San Antonio. Tomorrow afternoon, another warm day. Just like yesterday, a little warmer than today, but not into the mid-70s. lower 70s to our south, mid 60s for us. A nice looking Saturday with mostly sunny skies. No big change tomorrow, okay? This is why tomorrow becomes a prep day for anything you need to get ready for the cold. It doesn't look like we're going to have a whole lot of moisture, as we've been saying, but here comes a whole lot of cold, okay? And we're not alone. I mean, this is going to be an icebox of the United States. Take a look at all that cold air. I mean, that is impressive. Almost every state, with the exception of Florida, always, right? Southern Florida, going to stay on the warm side. But this Arctic invasion is not leaving many behind. Let's talk about the temperature trend as we head into Sunday. Temperatures will start the day in the low 30s. I think we could climb to about the mid to upper 30s for a high, maybe. Some models are bringing us back a little bit on that and not making it, mainly because of cloud cover. But remember that the Arctic air is still spilling in. It's going to get a little bit colder on Monday. We expect Monday lows in the 20s for sure, and then even colder. See, because the thing that happens on Sunday, Monday, winds. And winds will keep temperatures a little bit warmer than they could be, as if when the winds go calm and there's no lower level mixing in the atmosphere, you get colder temperatures. Prepped in Floresville, Sherry, good job, Terry. I asked you last week, do you know wrestler named Grappler? I do not. Hi, Caroline. Hey, Arturo, how are you? I don't want to work Monday and Tuesday. Please be cold enough so my company closes. I'm sorry, Sarai, is it? Sarai? I don't know that Monday, I guess, with the holiday that you are going to be working on Monday. Harlandale Lady Indians going to the playoffs. All right, Harlandale. That's awesome. No snow, Tiffany. No. Hey, Brian, verbal approval to my school principal to have Tuesday off. Right? I don't think schools are closing because of the cold. That's all that would close the school on Tuesday, because there's just no moisture, no ice to worry about on Tuesday for sure. Concerns of power outages in SA with this weather coming in, Adolfo. So we did some stories. Luke, maybe you can help me out on this, one of our digital ninjas. Tell me about the power stories. What has ERCOT been saying? We're going to be okay heading into this?
Yeah, they said that everything should be fine. And like at the beginning of the week, they said that they've been preparing for it.
Okay.
So everything, of course, they're going to say everything's like set on their side, but you never know until it happens. So.
The news is good from ERCOT. Thank you, Luke. That they are prepared, they are ready, and that we're going to be okay. The problem, Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Monday. And we celebrate Dr. King in a big way in San Antonio, one of the largest marches in the United States every year. However, look at these numbers. And I did hear this, we reported it at 6. They are moving forward as planned. 27 at March hour, which is 10 a.m., Martin Luther King Jr. Academy. 17 on a wind chill, and that's being generous. We could see wind chills lower than that, 9, 10, 11 degrees on what it's going to feel like. That's a 3-mile march, and there's typically a pretty good after party with speakers and vendors and the like. From what we understand, everything is moving forward as planned. We usually get tens of thousands to go to this march, and I wonder, just in these conditions, how many would go. Now, Monday morning, by 10 a.m., we should be out of the woods on a chance of precipitation. It's as early as Sunday night, a 20 to 30% chance of a light freezing drizzle, but it's only a 20 to 30% chance. That's the probability. So keep in mind that means there's a 70 to 80% chance it doesn't happen at all. Any precipitation that does fall will be, again, very light and cause minimal issues in the San Antonio area. Minor problems in the San Antonio, Seguin, Pleasanton, Hondo area would include some icing on bridges and overpasses. There won't be any surface roads impacted. It'll be too warm. Because again, we're going to have the coldest air pushing in when the moisture's out of here. The moisture's in when the air is cold, yes, but not as cold as it's going to get. Okay, like if the moisture was coming in on Wednesday after a few days of cold, okay, now we've got an issue, because when stuff hits and everything's been freezing for a couple of days, now we've got something. But we won't be free. We're going to hit 66 tomorrow, and the moisture is going to come in Sunday night. So you see what I'm saying? Now, if you move north on 10, 35, once you get north Comal County, up towards Austin. Now we're into a moderate threat of a little bit more ice accumulation. Still no problem on surface roads. Still no problem on surface roads. And again, there's not a lot of moisture. So even if it does happen, it won't accumulate much because there's just not a whole lot of moisture. What I think we'll see, some icing on tree limbs, maybe on your cars, things like that. And you're welcome. Hi, Mary. Star in Seguin, what's going on? Be having Raspas this weekend, celebrating and welcoming. Katie, all right, cold Raspas in the cold. Timothy, oh, I'm sorry, man. I hope it gets worked out soon too, man. Frozen strawberries in Poteet, exactly. On the way to Sabinal from SA, no problems, John. If you're talking about Monday, I'm not sure when, but I don't think you'll have any problems on Highway 90. Hey, Diana, let's make it a 10% chance or less, please. Melissa, I'm with you on that. Don said you and us, 3rd anniversary, Bills Elves. Oh, wow, awesome. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Don. Edwin, wish you could do NFL weather forecast for other states that have outdoor stadiums like Buffalo. Go Steelers. That's awesome. Go Steelers. I'm with you. Oh, Deborah. Yeah. Frozen strawberries in Poteet. Love you guys. All right. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? I'm staying warm. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing the same. Hi, Connie. Okay. A tip on how to dress with this kind of cold. Look, guys. Chilly's one thing, cold's one thing. Extreme cold is what's heading our way. So if you are heading out to that march, I think Sunday, Monday are going to be 2 days that we just kind of camp out. We make some caldo, we make some fideo, we make some chili. There are so many good comfort foods for the cold, and get it ready for Sunday. That's why tomorrow I'd hit the stores and get what you need. But if you're going to be out on Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday, it's 3-layer kind of cold. That's going to be a t-shirt, a long tee like this one, and then a pullover, okay? 2 layers on the pants. I'd go long johns and jeans, boots. Outer layer is then the coat on top of your 3 layers, so technically a 4th. Warm hat, gloves, and a scarf. I mean, that is the best example. I really love this graphic of what to do and how to prepare for extreme cold. Sunday will be very cold, Mark. So it depends on what you mean by good. No moisture during the day Sunday, just extreme cold. Well, extreme cold to me is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday morning in the teens. That's extreme, okay? The wind chills on Monday will make it extreme. On Sunday, wind chills will be pretty rough too. But I'll say that the numbers on Sunday shouldn't be extreme. It's just going to be very cold. Hot cocoa, Emma. Yes, we all need to go to Hawaii. All right, let's go. Edwin, we're ready. What time are we leaving? No, it will not, Becky. No snow in San Antonio. Will it be safe driving back from Dallas on Monday to San Antonio? Absolutely. I think Topher, man, I follow a guy, Topher, on great guy that does Bible trivia, just random, walks up to people, and if they get 3 questions right, they get $100. His name's Topher. It's really fun to watch. But I will say that you're going to have more issues up there. In fact, after I'm done here, I've got to give an update to my daughter who lives in Denton. They're in Denton, in North Texas, they're going to be close to 100 hours below freezing, at least 80 to 90 hours below freezing up there. So it's going to be brutal for North Texas. But it gets better as the farther you move south on 35, okay? I just don't know a whole lot yet about North Texas because, like I said, after this is when I'm going to brief myself and then give her an update. So what I should do is, instead of just Monday, take Tuesday off too, and if you can, right? We got all this fresh PTO. Let's do it. Kingsbury, what's up, Tina? Good to see you. He already booked it. Miguel, that's good. That should be an indicator, right? Once Ted Cruz books the flight, we know, okay. It's Ted Cruz booking a flight kind of cold. That's funny. All right, from La Vita, we've got the 7-day forecast. Here's what we've got, okay? 36 to 66. I think it gets a little bit colder than 36, going to adjust that to 34. Maybe upper 20s Sunday morning to 32 or 33 on the high. 25 to 34 for Dr. King's Monday. The sun comes back, but look at that low on Tuesday morning, 18, then a high of 38. Our low Wednesday morning, 19, then a high of 49 as we quickly recover to 62 by Thursday. 58 and partly cloudy with another front by Friday. So we could be setting up another cold weekend next weekend. But for now, let's get through this cold together, right? Tony, we should be praying Monday and Tuesday we survive. Amen. Katula, Gigi, gonna be chilly, but dry. Should be fine. I don't think moisture even gets that far south. Call in for a week, Mary. All schools are open on Tuesday, everything we're hearing. Of course, closed on Monday for MLK, but I think on Tuesday they'll be open. Griselda, very cold in Del Rio too, but no moisture that far west. No moisture out there. New Braunfels, what's up, Cheryl? Do you think Texas will experience what happened a few years ago? We don't. You know, we've been talking to ERCOT, and things seem a lot better going into this than what happened in 21. Albert, so yeah, I think we'll be okay. Be sure to run hot and cold in your faucets. Eddie, that's a great tip. Thank you, brother. Texas meme, Texas is closed. We're looking for jackets. Yeah, kidding, no kidding. Hey, Grace, is tomorrow going to be a good day for wrapping pipes? Absolutely. Sunny skies, mid-60s. You can see Saturday's a nice day to prep. And some good winds again. Will San Antonio be safe to drive? Absolutely, James, yes. If we do see any kind of icing, again, bridges and overpasses and very light accumulation, we just don't have a whole lot of moisture. 20 to 30% is the highest we're going on a shot of getting some of that precip here. You can see Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all about cold air. Moisture moves out by then, okay? Uvalde, hey Mike, just cold. Moisture won't be that far west. Hey, Elizabeth, tomorrow, hopefully it's even better weather. It's my son's birthday. Congratulations, Elizabeth. How old's your son tomorrow? That's awesome. Hey, Cesar, is it warm enough to go swimming? Tomorrow? Sure. Absolutely. 66? That's warm enough to swim. Depends on where you're swimming, I guess. Oh, yeah. Going to see Adele. Good for you, Steph. Absolutely. You're flying to Vegas. Have fun. And may the odds forever be in your favor. Have a good time. Deshaun, yeah, it's not over yet. Hey, this is only early January, right? Oh, by the way, today is the anniversary. It was 1985. How many remember? 1985, January 12th and 13th, a foot of snow in San Antonio. 13 inches of snow over the course of 2 days, 1985. I wasn't here. I was in New Jersey in my senior year of high school at that point. But in San Antonio, 13 inches of snow, biggest snowstorm. It was bigger than 21. Because remember, in 21, we didn't hit that kind of a total, but then it was also spread out over a week. I mean, you know, storm totals for the week eclipsed 8 inches, 9 inches in some areas. Still didn't hit 13. But in 1985, it was 13 with one system from the 12th into the 13th. Driving to Galveston Tuesday. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Mountain Cedar was over 21,000, Justin. Jalen remembers. What's up, Jalen? How are you? Good to see Jalen Bannis. Bannis Towing, the best in the biz. Love you guys. I'm drinking a Bannis Towing right there. They've helped me. They've helped me. They'll help you. Do we see another winter storm in February? Tony, there usually is, and I'll say I'm not saying like, yes, I see one like mid-February. I mean, I don't really put any trust in long-range models to that degree to say something like that. But February is notorious for giving us a good winter storm, you know. Anytime, when it's rodeo, we're going to have some cold, damp weather, right? And especially in an El Nino weather pattern. Lazarus will be 14. Happy birthday, dear Lazarus. Happy birthday from Bill Taylor and the Kansas 5 Digital Center, talking about this Arctic invasion, but warming everybody up with a nice birthday wish to Lazarus, to you. 14 blessings on your next trip around the sun, my brother. That's to Lazarus. Happy birthday. Everybody give him some love. Look at all the hearts for you, Lazarus. Yes, I remember good old days. San Antonio was paralyzed, but lights stayed on. Exactly, right? Lights stayed on in 85. Hey, Yolanda. She remembers. Oh, thank you, Jalen. Yeah, we're getting close. Coming up on Gerlach, we're going to be moving the animals in next weekend. Peyton's nervous. Her last show. Everything's going well. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you. You're welcome. God bless you too, Elizabeth. Have fun. Blessings to the whole family. Perfect night for wine in front of the fireplace. Oh, Joanna, exactly. You know, it pairs with a good fire is anything. Any glass of wine goes well with a fire. What are the chances for rain that freezes, locks down the city? Very low. You can see 30%, 20 to 30% tops. There's just not a whole lot of moisture to work with, and it would not shut down because the surface roads will be fine. Okay, it's going to be bridges and overpasses. Remember, bridges and overpasses surrounded by air. Air will always be colder than the ground. That's why those are going to be more susceptible to freezing, and that could happen. There could be some light ice accumulation, but what's the blessing is that Monday's a holiday, so we don't have to worry about school buses, and we don't have to worry about as many people being on the road as normally would be the case. And by Tuesday, moisture's out. In fact, moisture's out at the latest noon on Monday. It could be as early as 9, 10 a.m. and the moisture's out. And that's where I'm leaning, but noon at the very latest. And so no moisture Tuesday when we get the coldest. Hello, Ernie. Hot coffee. Good job, Alicia. Hope it's a great night. Hey, Maria, Smiley, Texas. Hope it's all smileys and smiley. It's all smiles and smiley. There it is. All right, guys, I got to wrap things up. I've got a daughter to update on this weather. But it's a little out of my jurisdiction. It's North Texas. Can't be held responsible. God bless you all. Have an awesome weekend. Stay weather aware. We're going to have full team coverage, by the way. Full team coverage coming Sunday night because that's going to be the important time. So we're going to have all hands on deck here at Ken's 5. Keep you guys ahead of the storm heading into Monday. I love you all. We'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.